In a world where fairy tales rarely come to life, prepare to be enchanted by the majestic tale of Prince Abdulmateen and Anisha Isa Kalebic's luxury royal wedding, a celebration that redefines opulence and love. Grab your golden tickets as we embark on an exclusive journey deep into the heart of the royal family of Brunei's wedding bash. We're not just pulling back the curtains, we're yanking them down to unveil the grand venue, the couture that could make Cinderella jealous, and every exquisite detail that transformed this wedding into a majestic spectacle. And don't even think about clicking away. We have the inside scoop on everything, from the royal ceremonies to a banquet that'll make your taste buds tingle with joy. And of course, the crowning jewel, pun intended, the bride's $12 million diamond tiara. So without any further ado, let the enchantment begin. In a captivating display of grandeur, January 2024 marked the moment Brunei temporarily transformed into a make-believe fairy tale realm for the 10-day extravaganza of Prince Abdulmateen and the utterly captivating Anisha Isa Kalebic. Cue the drumroll as the once proclaimed most eligible bachelor in all of Asia, the dashing 32-year-old Prince Mateen, finally took the plunge with the stunning 29-year-old Anisha Isa Kalebic. Applause, confetti, and maybe even a few royal trumpets, if you will. It was a celebration fit for a prince and his tiara-rific bride. Do you get it, tiara? Terrific? Turning their love story into a true royalty affair. The grandeur was so magnificent that even Cinderella would have traded her glass slipper for an invitation to this ball-istic event. And speaking of guest lists, a jaw-dropping 5,000 attendees from countries like Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Malaysia, and Bhutan graced this extravaganza, creating a spectacle that could rival a Hollywood red carpet. Famous faces, dignitaries, and esteemed royal figures came together, turning the ceremony into a royal mingle fest. But wait, this regal celebration didn't just stop at royalty. No, it extended its reach to include the distinguished leaders of Southeast Asian nations. Picture this: Indonesia's charismatic president Joko Widodo, the Philippines' dynamic president Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., Malaysia's diplomatic prime minister Anwar Ibrahim, and Singapore's astute prime minister Lee Hsien Loong all joined in on the festivities. It was like the United Nations partying. The engagement of Prince Mateen and Anisha was officially announced in October 2023 after years of dating. Let's get to know our bride and groom a little more. Prince Mateen is the fourth son and the 10th child of Brunei Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, who, by the way, happens to be the world's longest reigning monarch and also one of the richest royals globally, ringing in at a staggering net worth of nearly $28 billion. Currently occupying the 6th position in the line of succession to the throne of Brunei, Prince Mateen is more than just a regal face in the lineup. Educated in the land of tea, crumpets, and impeccable manners, the United Kingdom, of course, he's not just a prince, he's also a distinguished military maestro in the Brunei Royal Armed Forces, wielding both a scepter and a sword, metaphorically speaking, of course. Today, the prince is recognized as the contemporary face of Brunei Darussalam's royal family. Now, let's talk about Brunei, a small gem on the world map that knows how to flex its financial muscles like a seasoned bodybuilder. Despite its modest size, Brunei stands tall on the global economic stage, and it's not just because of its pristine beaches. This Southeast Asian nation has a financial powerhouse hidden up its sleeves, courtesy of substantial oil and gas reserves. Hold your breath, because here comes the financial splendor. Brunei proudly holds the 9th largest liquefied natural gas (LNG) reserve on the planet. Picture barrels of liquid gold, neatly stacked and ready to fuel not just Brunei's prosperity, but also contribute to the global energy landscape. And that's not all. Brunei doesn't just participate. It dominates as the 4th largest oil producer in the Southeast Asian region. Impressive, right? Now onto our stunning bride, and Anisha is often labeled as a commoner, but don't let that fool you. She's a successful entrepreneur and the brain behind not one but two thriving ventures, a tourism company and a fashion brand called Silk Collective. And if that wasn't enough, her family tree has a royal connection. Her granddad, Isa bin Ibrahim, was a former minister and special advisor to the Sultan back in the 60s and 70s, which adds a touch of legacy to her tale. Now let's roll back to the wedding extravaganza. The festivities stretched from January 7 to January 16th. a wedding marathon that outshone even the longest-running reality TV shows. Okay, maybe we are exaggerating a smidge. It wasn't exactly a wedding saga longer than a Game of Thrones season, but hey, it was a proper royal fiesta. Picture multiple traditional ceremonies, lavish celebrations, and more glittering outfits than a Hollywood red carpet. In fact, it was so epic that it turned the Brunei Media Secretariat into a poetic wordsmith. They didn't just call it a wedding. They dubbed it Musim Istiadat Diraja, which roughly translates to the season of royal festivity. The first day of the wedding saga kicked off all about making it officially official. The groom and the bride's family engaged in a verbal tango of matrimonial intentions. Picture formal speeches being exchanged and gifts, expensive gifts, being exchanged. A proper declaration of love wrapped in a gift box. But hold on, we were just getting started. Day 2 was a symphony of love complete with enchanting melodies from the royal court musicians. Imagine traditional tunes transforming the air into a love-infused dance floor. It was a party where even Cupid would have been taking notes on how to set the mood. Fast forward to day 3, and the spotlight was on the royal token presentation and the royal engagement ceremony. This was the day when gift-giving reached new heights of extravagance. The groom's representatives made a grand entrance bearing gifts as a symbol of the official engagement. On the 4th day of the big wedding bash, all eyes were on the unique Istiadat Berbadak ceremonies, crafted separately for the bride and groom. The Berbadak ceremonies were not your run-of-the-mill affairs. Oh no, they were a hands-on experience, literally. Close relatives roll up their sleeves and get down to business, applying a powder paste to the bride and groom. It's like a high-stakes arts and crafts session with a deep symbolic twist. The paste wasn't just powder. It is the embodiment of blessings and unity. If Picasso did weddings, this would be his masterpiece. Now for those still scratching their heads trying to decode the Berbadak mysteries, fear not. Prince Mateen, the social media sensation with almost 3 million Instagram followers, took it upon himself to lift the veil of secrecy. With a few taps and swipes, he generously shared glimpses of the event with his devoted followers, turning the Berbadak ceremonies into a trending topic. The photos showcased him and Anisha decked out in breathtaking red and gold attire, complemented by a traditional headdress. On the 5th day of the wedding extravaganza, things got official with the Royal Akad Nikah, aka the official marriage contract signing. Sultan Bolkiah, Prince Mateen's father, along with a constellation of family members, ministers, and government representatives, all suited up for a men-only gathering. In this solemn ceremony, Prince Mateen declared his commitment to the institution of marriage, dressed to the nines in traditional white wedding attire, adorned with diamond-shaped motifs and a matching headpiece. The ceremony took place at the Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque, adding an extra layer of regal charm to the proceedings. As Prince Mateen emerged into the world, he graciously acknowledged the eager onlookers who had gathered like paparazzi, hoping to catch a glimpse of the prince. Move over red carpets. This was a royal wave that made fans out of everyone present. After a brief 2-day hiatus, even royalty needs a break, the main event unfolded on January 14, 2024, at the majestic Istana Nurul Iman Palace. The palace itself became a vision of opulence, adorned with decorations so intricate they made tapestries jealous. Esteemed guests from across the globe gathered for the grand wedding reception, a spectacle that featured a feast fit for kings and mesmerizing performances that would make Broadway blush. Yet the undeniable stars of the show were none other than Prince Mateen and his blushing bride. Prince Mateen, the epitome of regal elegance, graced the occasion in a ceremonial uniform that screamed royalty. Meanwhile, Anisha, the radiant bride, stole everyone's breath in a dazzling long-sleeved ivory wedding gown with diamond earrings and a necklace. But wait, the real showstopper? Anisha's ensemble included a diamond flower tiara, a jaw-dropping piece borrowed from her sister-in-law, Princess Azima Nimatul Bolkiah, Prince Mateen's sister. Notably, this same tiara had adorned Princess Azima's wedding the previous year to Prince Bahar Ibni Jeffrey Bolkiah, her first cousin, infusing the celebration with a sense of familial tradition. Talk about a regal hand-me-down. Now, let's not just glance at the tiara, let's give it the attention it deserves. Crafted in 18K white gold and adorned with diamonds by a talented Singaporean jeweler, this exquisite masterpiece came with a price tag that could make anyone's jaw drop. Brace yourselves, over $12 million. As the ceremony unfolded, the royal couple took their seats on a dais, and prayers led by religious officials added a sacred touch to the proceedings. But that wasn't the end of the spectacle. Oh no, the newlyweds took to the streets of Bandar Seri Begawan in a grand parade, sharing their joyous vibes with the public. It was a sight to behold as the regal procession weaved through Brunei's bustling capital, turning the streets into a royal runway. But wait, there's more. The following day, the royal bash continued with a banquet that could only be described as jaw-dropping. Imagine the royal family, top officials, and the creme de la creme of society mingling in all their glory. It wasn't just a banquet, it was a regal rendezvous of epic proportions. And when it came to capturing the magic, the royal family didn't settle for anything less than the best. They called upon the talents of none other than the celebrity favorite photographer, German Larkin. Known for immortalizing A-listers like Kim Kardashian, Kate Moss, and Angelina Jolie, and even documenting the high-profile wedding of Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz, Larkin was the perfect choice for an event of such grandeur. In the world of the royals, only the best would do, and the marriage of Prince Mateen and his blushing bride was nothing short of a fairy tale documented by one of the world's top photographers. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey. If you've enjoyed the enchanting tale, don't forget to hit the like button, share the magic with your friends, and subscribe to The Lux Gallery on YouTube for more exclusive glimpses into the extraordinary realms of extravagance. Until next time, may your days be as extravagant as the stories we've shared today.